Hello YouTube, hello family. Welcome back to another video with me, Cynthia. I wanted to come on and just have a little fun with you on this Friday. It is 7:52 p.m. here where I am in North Carolina. And thank you for stopping by. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not new. So, like I said, I wanted to come on and just have a little fun with you today. Kind of some fun, you know. Most of the time, my videos are serious, but I try to have moments in there where there's still a little laughter. But when I'm serious about serious things, I'm serious. But I just wanted to have a little fun with you to let you know that I can have fun. And if you watched any of my videos, you know that I'm silly and I can have fun. So I was in my room earlier and I was thinking, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do something a little fun. And this topic came to mind for females or males, whichever one. So I said, okay, let's do this topic. What has been some of the most, I wouldn't say freakiest, what are some of the most turn off moments that you've had? Turn off moments and unattractive moments. I'll say that. What have been some for you? So for you, post them down in the comment section. And if you do, I'll reply back. So I'm going to tell you some of mine. Okay, I'll start off with the first one. I'm going to try to remember them as they come along. I may not remember all of them because there has been quite a few. But I'll start off with this one. This is the one that rings true to me most of the time. So I was working at this this restaurant. I was a waitress. And still to this day, I cannot believe that I was a waitress simply because I never thought I would do it. But let me tell you, and I'm being honest about this, I've had tons of jobs. When I say that, because I am a nurse's assistant, you know, you can work anywhere, you can get a job anywhere. And I've done that for 24 years of my life. So being a waitress way back then, before I even, no, I was about, I had my daughter. So I was about 26 or 27, somewhere along in there. So that being a waitress was so fun. I got to meet different people. Some people fell in love with me. I fell in love with them. And there were some creeps that came in from time to time. Speaking of this, what some of this video is about, I loved it. I loved being on my feet. I loved taking people's orders. I loved making sure that they had what they needed and everything was proper because this was my money. These were my tips. So even if they weren't my money or my tips, I would still make sure that their stuff was proper, you know, and in line and attractive. I don't want to serve my guests unattractive food. Okay, so back to the story. I got off a little bit. So at this job, you know, we had maybe two guy waiters, you know, that worked with us. And one of the guy waiters, you know, we all had fun. You know how when you form a bond with the people that you work with, you know, you kind of get close to them. And that's what it was for me. So, you know, time to time, I started feeling like one of the guy waiters that he was feeling some kind of way towards me. And when I say feeling some kind of way, I mean like he was attracted to me. He wanted to be more than just my friend. Now, mind you, I was married at that time. So I couldn't be nothing to nobody in that arena, you know. So, and that's why sometimes it's hard to, because I smile, I laugh a lot. Oh gosh, I get that from my mom. You know, if she never gave me anything, Lord knows she gave me that. All glory to God, and I appreciate it. I'm grateful for it. So I guess my personality, he got attracted to my personality, and so one day we all had each other's numbers because we worked together. You know, if I couldn't come in, they could call somebody, yada, 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 and the list goes on. So one day I got a text message from him. And when I opened the text message up, it was a pic of his private part. Let me drink some of this juice. It was a picture of his private part. Now, How did I feel in that moment? I was angry. I was livid. I was so hurt because I never gave you the impression that you could do that to me. And you may could do that with some other people or some other female, but I'm not about that. I don't want you sending me no pic like that. You're not my man. You're not my boyfriend. We are not even like that. Those things does nothing for me. It does things for me if I'm dating you or if we're together, if we're in a relationship, or if we are like that. But he and I were not like that. And I was so disappointed in him. So the next day when when I got to work and he was there, he could barely look me in the face because I messaged him after that picture. I let him have it. And I told him, I said, I'm sorry for whatever reason you thought that you could send me this. I said, look, don't let it happen again. I said, I'm disappointed in this picture. I'm disappointed in you. So please don't let it happen again. So he did apologize to me. He did. I could tell he was remorseful and he meant it. I guess he thought that I liked him like that back. But we all like each other here. We form a bond on this shift. So that was one particular event. So don't forget again, if you can think of some, put it down in the comment section. So the second one that I can remember, I was working in retail and, there was a lot of customers coming in and out the store, especially on the weekend. Most of them I formed a bond with because I saw them all the time because I was at work all the time. So, it was again like family to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would see that. Yeah, I had some people that would come and try to talk to me or want to take me out. I even had one man that told me, he was married. He said, I'm going to keep on trying till I break you down. And I thought that was the most stupidest thing that you could have said to me. Like, why would you say something like that? And you probably done told tons of other women the same thing. But I am not the one that does nothing for me. That does not turn me on. It does not make me smile. It does none of that for me. Because I was a married woman before. So to think that my ex-husband would have said that to somebody, and I don't know what the heck he probably done said to somebody, but that did something to me. Okay, so at this job, one of my neighbor, he came in the store, he said, oh dude left a note on your truck. I'm smiling like I'm smiling now because that's my personality. And maybe that's the problem, but I can't help it. Look, this is how God created me. Okay? If I frowned all day, people would think something wrong with me. But this is my personality. And I said, I thought he was joking at first. He said, oh, dude left a note on your truck. He brought it to me. I said, you joking? I said, did nobody put that note on my truck? He said, yes, it did. And when I noticed that he was serious, he was really serious. So when I read the note, I'm like, okay, it weirded me out at first. It was weird because I'm in here. Come give me the note. Like most other people do, just come give me the note. Stay away from my personal property. So that was a turn off there. If you ever had a chance with me, you lost right there. So as time progressed, I still didn't know who put that note on my truck. Days and days later, the guy, he came in and he was in line. And so when I waited on him, I guess he felt the need to tell me the gory details of why he left it on my truck. He told me he left it there because he didn't want nobody to see him give me a note in the store because he's married. What is up with this, with the married spectrum? Do I have something tattooed on my face that says, I like married men. Give me a try. I want to be your side chick. I want to be second. I want to be a part of you and your wife's life. Never gave anybody that impression. Never. And if a person knew me, in the 5 minutes that we talk, you would already know who I am and how I am in just that 5 minutes. But because they didn't know me or don't know me, I guess they felt the need to try. Now, I'm not that girl. I'm not that chick. I'm not her. I am not her. I like to model. I have a daughter who's, she'll be 25 in July. and my son is 31. I would never mirror that behavior and have that get back to my kids. That's not who I am. I'm not that person. So that was the second thing that happened in my journey. Okay, the third thing that I can think of, another text that I received. Nope, it was on Facebook. Somebody slid in my DMs. Do people still say that? If my daughter heard me say that, she would freak out because she does not like me to talk like that. And it's funny to me. It's funny making her laugh when I try to say things. But for one, she think that just because we age a little bit that we're out of the game. Please, we are the game. So back to the story. That was one of my silly moments. Okay, so I received a DM. And this guy said, "You got some pretty feet." Let me take another sip of this juice. He said I had some pretty feet. How do you know what my feet look like? And who are you? Who did you say you were? I don't know you. So again, I was weirded out by that. That didn't turn me on. That did nothing for me. How did you see my feet? And who are you once again? See, those things like that, if someone is ever trying to get a chance with me, that is not it. You're doing it all wrong. All wrong. I didn't even respond. First of all, I don't respond to those DMs because I don't expect for nobody to be in my DM trying to get with me. Because first of all, if you're trying to get with me, be respectable about it. Approach me in a manner that you would want somebody to approach your mother or your sister in, if you care about your mother and your sister. That's how I would want somebody to come off on me. That was the third thing. I'm trying to see if I can think of anything else, but those three, they are at the top of my list, and you can see how they came off just like that. Did you post something in the comment section about some of the things that it didn't turn you on, or you didn't think was cute, or what have you? Okay, so there's another one. A guy, he used to come in the store. He used to frequent the store all the time, almost every other day. He would always speak, hey, how you doing? He was a gentleman. And, we got on that level where we could laugh at each other or say something that was funny. And he was going about his business, going about his day. Nothing more, nothing less. So he came in the store one day and he said, "I know you get high, don't you?" I laughed. And I said, "What gave you that impression?" I said, "Oh, wait, let me answer your question." I said, "Oh, is it because of the tattoo on my face? That's what makes you think that I'm a fun girl?" I said, "Well, let me be the first to tell you, I'm a fun girl to my man. I'm a fun girl to who I'm intimate with, and only that person. But I'm not a fun girl in terms of, what do they call, a pop-off girl. I'm not a pop-off girl, a jump-off girl, however you want to call it. I'm not that." And he said, "Well, I apologize." He said, "I didn't mean to." I said, "Yeah, you did." I said, "You really thought I got high because of my natural high." Yeah, my natural high. I have a natural high. I don't have to get high. I have a natural high. And, to each his own. I have nothing against anybody who does whatever they want to do. If you want to get high, go get high. That's on you. Just don't hurt nobody else or don't hurt yourself. But I have a natural high. If I ever decided to drink some wine or something to stimulate me, if I'm having fun, if I'm out, I can do that because I'm a whole grown woman. But I don't do those things because I don't have anything else to do. I would want to do it to have fun and come on back home, mind my business like I always do. I don't have to get high to have fun. I don't have to do that. Is it fun? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. I'm trying to think of something else. Let me say this. Just because we are females, that doesn't mean that all females like to be hit on through a picture, explicit picture, or some come online that you probably done gave to every other woman, or in some kind of manner that doesn't really fit the persona, if you will. Everybody don't like that. Everybody don't like that. One day my daughter was in Walmart not too long ago, and so she sent me a message, and she said she's still young and she's still learning. But I'm so quick to remind her, look, it ain't that time, it ain't that kind of party. So she told me, she said, she was waiting in line. She said, this guy giving me eye contact. I could tell she thought it was cute, and it may have been, but it was not cute to me. You cannot give nobody eye contact these days, because somebody will follow you out the store, follow you home, whatever. You can't even do that these days. And I let her know that, and she said, now, Ma, I see what you're saying, and I understand. I said, when you go somewhere, do what you're gonna do, come back home. That's it, and that's all. Yeah, I know it's bad that you can't meet people like I used to when I was your age. It's not that time. You can't do that. Yeah. So this video may not have been much, but it was kind of fun to me, and I hope that it brought some kind of fun to your Friday night. If it was only for one of those things that I mentioned, that's what I like to do. I want to be able to make you smile or make you laugh, if it's only for maybe 5 seconds or 5 minutes of any video that I watch. That I record. I apologize. Yeah. So once again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Like this video, share this video, comment down below to this video, okay? And I promise you that I will see you in the next one. Oh, and thank you so much for those of you that have supported me in this channel. Thank you so much. And I thank you to those that will be subscribing to my channel, because I think you will in the long run, okay? And then later on, just like this one, I wanted to do a live, but I said, okay, I'm going to wait to do the live videos. I'll wait just a little while, but not too long. So stay tuned for those too. And I'll talk with you later, okay? Have a good night. Love you.